Hi everyone.
See your screen now.
Yeah.
Finally.
So this is the second week revision. So in this week, what we have done? We have started with the strings, yes, and then arrays,
Arrays,
next objects,
objects,
next class, and models. Next what we have discussed? Math and
and
data object.
data, date. Sorry.
These are the concepts we have done. Okay, let me explain. One second. One second. Okay. So this is the page we have done earlier. Okay, let me explain. So what is the purpose of data types? So in the previous week, we started with the data types. Okay, data types purpose is just to hold the data. Okay, purpose of data types is hold the data based on the type of the data. For example, if you are going to deal with some number, so number type will become. If you are dealing with some string type will become. Sir, without the string or without the data, can I hold the data? No. For example, as a user, you will enter some data here, right? Something data, whatever you are going to enter here, you need to hold, you need to capture the data. To capture this data as a part of the any technology, for example a C sharp, .NET, ASP, MVC, whatever it is, or else Java, Python, PHP. If you want the user enter data, you need to capture. For that purpose, you require the data type. Okay, this data type will hold the data. So how many data types means we are having the different two types we are having. Basically, we have the two types. One is a primitive, second one is a non-primitive. So what is a primitive? Primitive means simple plain data. For example, string, okay, number, boolean. These are the plain data. It will be stored. It will be stored by using the primitive. And then string. Okay, string is a part of the primitive. But what is the string? String is a representation of the character. For example, string will become like this, right? Test something, data. So if you say it as a string, it is a series of characters. String is nothing but a series of characters which contains the character will form the word form the line, sentence, paragraph, everything called as a string is nothing but series of characters. How many characters? No need to worry. Okay, if you take the paragraph, it can be string. If you take the anything else, it can be string, which is a combination of chars. So if it is the combination, then we're having a few properties and methods on the top of the string. String contains the length property. For example, if you enter the 200 characters, so I need to know the how much length of the string. So based on that one, we are having the length property. String having the only one property. Instead of listen, who missed the sessions, right? Take a running notes. Take a running notes. Length property to get the length of the string. Next, string contains the methods. What are those? Uppercase, conversion, lowercase, conversion. Next, trim. So like that, we're having a few methods. So let me show the example. Here we're having a sim string. Okay, this one is a primitive, this also a primitive, everything is a primitive. Number, boolean, up to here, everything all are the primitive. Okay, next. User will enter, some people will be do like this, space and then test, space. So which is not a valid format. What we need to do? We need to trim the data. Trim is nothing but remove the outside space. Next, for example, username will not be case sensitive. So username will not be cancelled. In that case, what we will do? If you want to store the username, you can able to convert to the particular data, particular case. So that can be lower or upper case. So like this, we are having the few methods on the top of a string. Next, what we have discussed arrays. So what happened in the primitive data, right? For example, we have the page like this. Currently, how many controls? 1, 2, 3, 4 controls. You can able to define a 4 variables. Okay, but if you have the 200 controls, you will define 200 variables. You can able to define, but you need to pack them in a bag. For example, if you have the currency within a hand, you can able to. If you have the more, you need to put in a purse. Still having the more, you need to pack in a bag like that. If you have certain things in your home, it is holdable thing. If you can able to hold a certain thing, for example, you can able to hold a mobile, you can able to put in your hand. If you have the 3 mobiles, can you put in a hand? You need to put in a pocket. Still having, you need to put in a bag like that. As data grow, as the number of controls are there, based on that one, we are having the different data type to choose to hold that. So for that purpose, we have the collection of the data. For example, I have the 20 controls collection. In that case, JavaScript given the arrays. Arrays are nothing but a collection of data. So these collection can be two types. For example, if I say about a number, roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, if I talking about only number, then it is a collection of the same data. It is representing only the number, same data. For example, if I say roll number 1, so and so name, roll number 2, so and so name, if I pronounce like that, it is a combination of data. Then it will be treated as mixed data. So in the arrays, by default, TypeScript you can able to give mixed data by using the any. So for that one, we're having this one. For example, let me explain you if you anybody has confusion. Here I'm defining the array of number. Why it is? If I talking only with roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means it is talking about only number. If you have the talking about number, in that case, sir, I may confuse if it is talking with a certain number or a string. I may confuse. In that case, simply use any. No problem at all. But recommendation, as you practice, then you will go with a certain types, which is the syntax we need to remember. Array colon, name of the variable, array of a type any. You need to put like this. Inside of the square brackets, you need to write. There is a two ways. Left the second way. Try to use the first way because this is the literal way. Array will be represented like this. But how it is in the number? Plain data. Okay, plain data simply like this number string. But array will be represented like this. So what is array? Array is a collection of the data. Array is the collection of the data. Always remember text. So which is the array keyword? Okay, what is this any? Any is the one of the data type we have discussed in the previous week. Any is the one of the data type like number, string. So same like that, a and y. Any is the keyword which is a predefined data type which holds any type of the data. Any type of the data. Okay, so this is about array. So array having the few methods and properties. What are those? Properties are length. For example, you have the 20 values in an array. You need to get how many are there or not. Okay, to calculate that we're having a length. Next one, what is the next one? So arrays. See, okay, before that one we have the one array property, length property, to check the length. Next, arrays always will be start from the 0th index. Sir, you are define array is equal to square bracket of 1, 2, 3, 4. How I need to calculate? 1, 2, 3? No. You need to start from 0, 1, 2, like that. So array always will be start from the 0th index. This is called a 0th index, the starting position, and ends with the array length -1 index. What it means? You have the collection of the 10 array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. If I say array dot length, what it will be? Array dot length means Venkataramana. If I have the 10 characters, for example, 10 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 10. Array dot length, what is the output?
n-1, sir.
Array dot length. If I say array string index, then length -1, that is the correct. If I say length, if I have the 10 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, then what will be the length? Venkatesh? Yes, Saili, please tell me.
10, Krishna.
10.
10,
So why
10.
it is 10? So if I say length means you need to
10.
calculate from the 1,
0
1,
to
2, 3, 4, 5. Next, if I say index, okay, if I say index, this is only the confusion we need to remember. So if I say index, index will be start from the 0, 1. Index is nothing but a pointing. We'll point with the hint. For the child, when you are teaching something, right, you need to point, right? So that pointer, if you want to point like that, then it can be a 0th index, first index, second index. So like that, in a certain array length -1 indexes will be there. Okay. Next. So Saili, I'm just asking you one question. So how to access the array elements? If I want, for example, 1, 2, 3 is there, right? I need to access, I need to get. So what is the pointer to an array element? What is the concept of pointer to an array element? Actually, you are in mute if you are talking, Saili.
Index of array.
Yeah, Saili, you are on mute earlier. Yeah, please tell me. So I have the 10 elements. If I want to particularly, if I want to point any element, what is the concept of pointing an element? Can you read the next line?
Array will
So
start from 0th index and end with array length -1 index.
So this is the, if now tell me, if you want to point an element in an array, what is the concept?
index.
Array dot index.
Correct. Index.
square bracket index number.
Next, now tell me, if I want to access the 1, how we need to access? Same question for Saili. So index will be start from
0.
0. So if I want to access 1, how it will be?
0. Array of 0.
Array 0.
Correct. Array of 0. Output will be 1. If I want to access the last element in array,
Array dot length -1.
correct. Array of 1 square bracket array dot length -1 is nothing but a last element of array. Okay. So this is the way you can able to access the array. So do one thing as a part of the lab, create one array. Let me go here and show to you. Create an array like this. Okay. And access this array elements, so print in HTML page. Access this array element, print in HTML page. Like that, try it. Okay.
Okay.
Next, if I say array is the collection of element, right? For that collection, can I sort? Yes, can I sort? We're having the SORT sort function. Can I reverse? Reverse function we have. If you want reverse, you can able to reverse it. If you want to start, you can able to sort it. Next, so as we are discussed, the array elements are get by using the index. So if you don't know the element, particular index, for example, if I say 2, what is the index? By seeing, you can able to understand this is the 0, this is the 1. Correct. But so always 2 in the first index? No, it can be in the 10th index or 20th index. If you want to find that index, array having the one method that is called
Index of.
That is called index of. Next, sir, array you having the 10 elements. I want to add one more element. Then you are having the array dot push. Next, you are having the array dot pop will remove. Next, push and pop. Sir, push will add the element. For example, you have the 1, 11, 21, 5th. If you say push, It will add the pusha 0 something or else 6. It will add, what will be the output? It will add the element at last 1 comma 11 11 comma 21 comma 5 comma 6. So these are the predefined concepts of JavaScript or the TypeScript. We need to remember how it will be means practice. Create a one array. Try to add a array to an element. Sir, why I need to try to? Because you are going to design this form or not. For example, you are going to design registration form. So once user enter this value, see user enter value, you need to push it somewhere else. Otherwise, this value will not become. You need to push that value. Okay. For example, let us take the calculator. Ashwini, that calculator is completed.
No, Krishna. I'm still working on it.
Okay. Calculator. If you click on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, some numbers and then add, some numbers and then add. What will be the holding of numbers means you can able to simply store in array. Array is the collection of elements. So user wants to click on backspace. So that up and down arrows to check the previous value, right? What I have entered previous value. So that will be accessed from this array, because array is a collection of element. It can hold the collection, some information. Okay. So like this, it will hold. So these are the predefined methods. Not only this, we are having a still more, but a push and pop. It will add the element, it will remove the element. Next, reverse index of slice. Okay, these are the methods we have seen. Next, if you say array means, observe here, array will be store the connection of the elements. How it will be? Test comma test@gmail.com comma password. Am I correct or not? How it will be array? See here. For example, how it is storing username, email, password, like this one by one, one after another, it will store. But can I have the username as my name? Yes. If I have the test@gmail.com as a name, yes, some people will have, we don't know. So we have that feasibility. So if you're not able to estimate that condition, we require a key. For example, by seeing this one, you are saying the email. Yes or no? By seeing this text box, we are saying the email. How we are saying? Here, the text is there. Email text is there. Yes or no? So this is nothing but a key. By seeing this key, you can able to identify, okay, this is the email. I need to enter a email. Next, this is the username. By seeing this text, you thought, okay, this is the username. I need to enter a username. But what happened in array? Observing, right? What happened in array? We don't have any particular key. We were simply having the plain data. How it will be? ARR employee details. For example, if I say area of any is equal to test@gmail.com. For example, if I say @gmail.com is not required, then you will remove, then 1 comma some data. Now can you able to identify which is the email? So this is my data. Can anybody able to identify which is my email? No, because here also you are saying tester, here also saying tester. At least @gmail.com is, then I can identify this one as an email. So arrays are simply storing the data without a keys. Key is nothing but the representation. For example, the key for this test is the username. Key for this test is the email. So like this one. For that concept to get, that is called as object. Same like arrays, object also will store the data. Same like arrays, object also will store the data. But how it will be store the data? Key and the value pair. Same. Can we represent in object? obj of obj employee. I'm creating C. Object is equal to. So for arrays, use the square brackets. For object, use the curly braces. So same data can we copy? Yes, we'll copy and paste. but object having the keys. What is the key? This is the username colon. So object, this is the key, this one will be the value. This is the key, this is the value. Next, email colon. So we need to represent like this. Next, ID colon. Next, some boolean value. Some value. Colon. See here, when compared to arrays, what will happen now? So what is the difference between these two? Venkatramana, can you explain? So as a part of object, right, here we are defining the value. But which are predefined or no? For example, can I add any extra values? Yes. How many you want, you can able to add like this. Okay. So to avoid this one, can we able to predefined keys? Because these are not defined somewhere else. Are we defined? No. We're not at all defined this object is somewhere else. Can we able to predefine this object? Yes, we can able to define these objects as well as. That is a called concept of class. CLASS class is nothing but a model. So what happened, right? See here, how to create a class or a model, let me explain. So everyone, please create a model directly inside of the app, not inside of your specific component. You can able to create, but the recommended way is create all models inside of a folder which is directly under the app folder. Go to the app folder, right click, new folder, then you can able to create a one folder. Next folder will be created like this. Right click, new file, and create a file with .ts extension. Okay, let me show. So here or else here also you can able to see cursor down here, new folder, model test, something I'm given, done. Folder is created, right? Able to see. Next, new file, click on here, click on new file. Now you can able to add emp.model.ts. Done. So how to create a class? So now file is ready. We need to create a class. How to create a class? Export class, class name emp. Okay. By default, if I say class, class will contain the constructor. Just to define it. Simply, I will place a one property that is called ID type number. So if I define like this, see the difference between these two. The difference between these two is here you are going to create a plain object, but here predefined keys you can able to. ID name. Name is a string. So like this model can be created. So actually model can be created or class can be created like this. So once you create like this, you can't able to use this class or a model in other place in the sense other classes, because here only you need to use that, right? Here only you need to use that. Why you need to use here only my logic, in this page only my logic, that's why I need to use. Model is created. To access this one, simply follow export. In a TypeScript, simply blindly remember wherever you are having the class definition, simply write is export keyword. That's it. Here also having the class, simply we are having the export. Next, how to import a model? Import from quotation semicolon. So here we can able to get the different errors. So where is my model? My model is a parent. Yes or no? So my model is like a, so this is my registration page, and the model is like a sibling, means sibling folder. Can I say sibling folder? Yes, it will be sibling folder. So to access any sibling, // models test / employee model. Okay. Sir, in my situation, I'm having the model, same model inside of registration page. This model will be inside of registration page. What I need to do? Okay, just a drag and drop. So I just drag and drop to inside of user registration to model test. Now model test will be under the user registration. In this situation, what I need to. So if you listen, then it will be okay. But please try to write these differences as well. Now, so that model folder or the file, whatever it is, which is inside of the same folder. You are in the user registration component which is inside of same folder, then use the dot. Which is outside of the folder, for example, outside of the folder to access, use dot dot slash. Inside of the same folder, use dot slash model test dot employee model. So like this you can, sir, still I have the doubt, I will go with the dot dot slash only. You can able to go with the dot dot slash. Again, you need to go with the dot dot slash app folder. You need to go where is your nose, means you need to turn around and come, right? Like that it will come. Dot dot slash. So like this models. So something you need to go like this, not model dot dot slash. You need to go inside. So to avoid that confusion, please remember one thing. The thing was, you are working in a certain folder. The models are the files, a folder which is in the same folder. Use dot slash. Which is outside dot dot slash. Remember that one. Dot slash model test slash. Slash is nothing but accessing a folder. Sir, where is this slash game? For example, what you are going to use here, only slash, right? But it is backslash, that is a forward slash. Slash is nothing but to access a file. That's it. To access a folder. Next. So path came. From that path, I need to get a class. Yes or no? Which class? EMP. Sir, already in my path, only one class is there. Why I need to use? If anybody asks that question also, as about interview or someone, I will answer. So
Krishna.
Wait. When I say questions, at the time we'll ask. So export class EMP or student. I will say something. EMP manager. This is manager model. Manager having the some properties which are roles. Manager contain the roles, right? Roles of type array. Array of what type of roles? If you have some roles, I don't know the data. Can I able to define a arrays in a model also? You can able to define a like this. Now tell me. So in this situation, I have the two classes. But here I imported a model. So because of this one, Angular giving a syntax like whatever you want, you can able to import. I want only manager, you can able to import manager. If you want only employee, you can able to simply employee import like this. So as per your requirement, you need to import. That's it. So import is done. Once import is done, it is ready to use. Because the string also you need to import. Here the string number, everything is imported. But sir, for the string, all these are I am not imported. But how it is working, it will work. Because already you are done with Angular core something, right? So TypeScript will be behalf of that one. No need to import the predefined. But this is the class. A class is nothing but a user defined. Okay. So go through that class video, you will get the end to end. Next, once the definition is done, what I need to done? Next, you need to simply use it. EMP class colon type of EMP is equal to new EMP. So this is the way. This is nothing but a class. Here see object, right? Instead of object, we are using the class. Class is nothing but a user defined object. Class is nothing but a user defined object. But here, while defining the data itself, you are going to create a keys. But by using the class, right, you can able to have the certain values. So now see it. Now see it. Can I remove this one? Yes. See here, it is having the error. ID you need to represent. ID colon 1, comma. After ID, name, right? Name colon some empty. See, by seeing these two, you can able to feel like same. You can able to feel like same. But what is the difference between object and EMP? In the object, wherever you are defining the data, at the same time you are defining to the property. How many properties you want, you can able to define. But whereas in a class, it will not be like that. For example, if I say BLN colon true, if I try to do like this, it will throw a error. But this BLN is not defined inside of class, but you are not trying to access. So this is the way, one by one. So array means collection of the data. Object means collection of the data with the key and the value pair. Employee means it is also key and value pair. Class also nothing but key and value pair, but these keys will be defined as a part of the model definition here. So which is the difference? So anybody having confusion over this difference? Ashwini, Nancy, Samrat?
No, Krishna.
Okay,
No,
Shaili,
Krishna.
Uma,
No,
Shaili,
Krishna.
it is clear for you or still little confusion?
It's clear. I just want to ask, when when you have to use this concept.
Which concept? Class. No, you are asking that one. Which concept?
You have using this employee.model TS means you have import that two
Correct.
folders.
So
na,
when I
for
need
the,
to use, so when
Yeah.
we need to array, use array.
Plain.
So this is my form. This is my form. Form contains how many controls as of now? Sally, how many controls? Input controls?
4.
4.
4.
4, correct. Tomorrow I can able to have the 10-20 controls. Yes, correct, right?
Yes.
Correct. So each control we need to get a value and we need to send to the server. Yes or no? We need to send to a
Yeah.
server. So for each control, we need to define a one data type, because data type only will have hold this value. If I say test, this will be held by the data type. Without a data type, no other transmission is there, any language. So this point is clear.
Yes.
Yes. If I want to use the test is what type of the data?
String.
String. If I say 10, it is what type of data?
Number.
Number, correct. So if you have the 20 controls, are you going to define 20 controls like this? 20 controls, or else if you have the 10 controls, you are going to like this, you need to define 20
Yeah.
variables. So to avoid that one, we are having the array. Array is the collection of the data, simple single line you can able to store. Okay, next.
Yes,
But
sir.
in array, what is the problem? If you are storing the data, that will be okay. If for example 10 students came, 10 students place the I taken all the bags and put in somewhere else. Without marking each bag, how can I able to identify? I need to mark or not? You will go to the some mart. So they will take your luggage and they will mark with some number tag. Am I correct? So same like that one, the data also tag by the some value. The value here is nothing but a key. Yes or no? So up to
Yes.
now, understand?
Yes, sir.
So here what happened, here I have the 10 controls. For the 10 controls, I created only one object control. Inside of the object control, I have defined the key. This is the username, email, password. I can able to define like this. But what is the problem here? So username, email, you are going to define, but these are the predefined keywords. Predefined means, can I able to add means, yes, I can able to add somewhere else, something else also. We don't have the control. As a user, you can able to have the multiple values. Like this, you can able to have the multiple, correct or not? It is not showing error. Correct or not?
So,
So that too, we are going to add, when we are going to add, along with the data only, we are adding the keys. Along with the data only, we are adding the keys. So to avoid that one, we are having the concept of the class. Class is nothing but a model. You can able to create a predefined predefined data types. So class is nothing but a user defined data types which here contains the properties. Properties are nothing but this one. Property are field. It can able to call any. What will happen now? Once you are going to deal with this one. So this is nothing but what type? Employee registration page. Nothing but employee data only, right? So I can able to create a employee class. So this is the answer for your question. So what is the purpose of this class? Means to hold this all this information. To hold all this information, as a developer, I will create a one class and I can know what are the data types inside of that form. For example, as a developer, you are going to develop something, you will get a requirements. In that requirement, they will specify this is the username, this is the some number, this is the some password, this is the some boolean values. Based on that values, first you need to create a class with the predefined values. Why means you can able to simply hold out values in a one class object. That's it. Sir, if I'm not able to create here, instead of that one, my purpose also solved by using the object. Yes, it can be able to solve tomorrow. You will done with the registration. Somebody will come and work on this one by adding the few other properties as well. We don't have the control. If you have if you say object means how many I want to add, I can able to add. But if I say same something what I will add billion, so it will throw a error. That's it. That's it. Only the difference between these two. It will throw a error. It is saying that a predefined. So where we are going to use the model. Model is nothing but a class. Class is nothing but a user defined data. Whenever you are having any form, any page, all Angular will be deal with the models only. Model will hold this information. Okay, sir, can I hold this information in the plain text? For example, string, number, boolean, yes, you can able to hold. But ultimately you require the one holding package. Here the model is nothing